Hey y'all, not Scott here, and whoops, I left this milk out for the last week, but I haven't opened until now, so it's still brand new. It's probably fine, and if you think that joke was new and original, you'd be mistaken. So the new Super Mario Bros. Series, also known as They Keep Getting Worse, is a platformer first released for the Nintendo DS, which released in May 2006 in North America and Japan, with a June release in Europe. It released with critical and commercial success, with many people considering it as the main contributor in the revival of the 2D platforming genre. New Super Mario Bros. Was the first original 2D Mario game since Super Mario Land 2 14 years ago. That doesn't mean that 2D Mario was gone completely. Instead, the Game Boy Advance has given us the Super Mario Advance series, remakes of older Mario platformers now playable in handheld. New Super Mario Bros. Was originally meant to be Super Mario Advance 5 before eventually becoming its own unique game. Clearly, it was worth it, as New Super Mario Bros. Sold over 30 million copies worldwide, being the best-selling DS game and even being the fourth best-selling Mario game of all time. And look who's fifth. Now, I never owned a copy of New Super Mario Bros. Growing up. I would always just borrow my cousin's Nintendo DS and copy of New Super Mario Bros. And I would always spend hours on that game. I think it was the game from my childhood I spent the most time with. When I got a Wii, I eventually got a copy of its sequel, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and also enjoyed that game. I also played all the other New Super Mario Bros. Games, except for Luigi U. I wasn't good enough and I was pretty scared at the time limit. And now recently I got myself a copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which unfortunately ended the New Super Mario Bros. Series. I want to go back and review these games to see if they're really that good, or if it's a good thing that these series are dead. The game starts off with Mario going on a stroll with Princess Peach when the castle gets attacked by lightning. Mario goes and checks out the castle, and by checking out the castle, he kind of just runs closer and looks at it. But Bowser Jr. sneaks up and kidnaps Peach. I like the scene where Bowser Jr. throws a shell at Mario, because then we get to see him shrink at his normal size. In many games, you kind of just start off small, so it's nice to see why we start off small. Graphically and sound wise, New Super Mario Bros. Is pretty alright, but not the best. This game runs pretty smoothly and looks pretty good for DS standards. I honestly love the Bach music for both Athletic and Overworld. Love the desert theme. World 1 theme is also amazing, but the rest is kinda forgettable. I guess the castle theme is pretty good. New Super Mario Bros. Looks alright, but can it control even better? Mario actually controls pretty well. They took some of his abilities from 3D Mario games. He can wall jump, ground pound, triple jump. It feels extremely satisfying pulling these ones off. And when you're playing older Mario games, what the fuck? Despite only having to play 6 worlds on a regular playthrough, which does seem kinda short compared to later or other Mario games, you could definitely play this game for hours more. This game has tons of secrets. Star coins make their debut as secret collectibles that can be used to open mushroom houses or secret levels. Or some levels just have secret exits which allow you to skip paths or even skip worlds. Now, you won't be playing a small Mario forever, you're given some power-ups. We have the basic mushroom and fire flower and the rare star every once in a while. But we also have 3 new power-ups. One kinda crap, one short, and one of the best power-ups. Starting off with the item used for commercials, the Mega Mushrooms. This allows Mario to be as tall as me and absolutely destroy everything in its path, even managing to destroy the flagpole. My only problem is that it's kinda cheap just using it to destroy the level that was meant to be difficult. And also, it appears in like 2 levels. Why is it so rare? On the opposite spectrum, we have the Mini Mushroom. Okay, who considers this an item? This item makes Mario as short as insert random person I hate here, and gives Mario a floaty or jump and giving him the powers of Christ by walking on water. But is it really worth being smaller at the risk of being one-shot? And it is also extremely inconvenient to play the castles of World 2 and 5 just to unlock Worlds 4 and 7. And finally, a great item. The blue shell is one of my favorite Mario items of all time. Just get a running start and Mario goes into his shell where he can defeat most enemies, and it's a blast to use, especially in a certain multiplayer campaign. Speaking of which, let's say you suck at video games. What else does this game bring to the already full table? Well, there is an entire collection of mini games to play. Originating from Super Mario 64 DS, Nintendo brought over plenty of touchscreen mini games to spend hours on. Most games are absolute joys to play. I played a lot of Mario's mini games, the one with the trampolines, the flag guys, the one where you draw lines and go for the star. As a child, I never understood, but as an official gamer, I spent countless hours on picture poker. I've already lost 4 kidneys. They weren't mine, so I'll keep playing. But I've left out a very important feature about New Super Mario Bros. That makes this game far more superior and distinct from any future titles. Before I tell you, when you have people over to play any multiplayer mode, you'll be working together, suffering through the game's entirety so that when you eventually beat that final boss, you feel a sense of accomplishedness and form a closer relation with your friends. New Super Mario Bros. Says you and send you to war. The Mario vs. Luigi mode is such a great idea that they never brought back. You and a friend compete with each other in a game that ruins friendships and has been responsible for many DSs being destroyed. You play as either Mario or Luigi and collect stars, and every 8 coins gets you a power-up. This mode was so iconic and popular, they made online servers and you can play with more than 2 people. New Super Mario Bros. Was and still is a pretty good game. One that could even rival the original Super Mario Bros. So why isn't it talked about? Back when it first came out, many people and reviewers praised New Super Mario Bros. As a game that would be looked at the same way as Super Mario Bros. 3 or even Super Mario World. In my opinion, New Super Mario Bros. Deserves to be looked at the same way as these classic games. But the reason I think it isn't is because of future New Super Mario Bros. Games. Throughout the years, we were given 5 different New Super Mario Bros. Games, and they just felt bland. I won't get too much into it because I'll get to it eventually. But these New Super Mario Bros. Games brought the original New Super Mario Brothers game down with it. Now, if you excuse me, me and a few friends are gonna play the online multiplayer game. You are such a... No, I'm running. Get the hell away from me. No! No! You idiot! You idiot! We're back at square one! No! Damn it, I know who has the star. No, I don't!
We both did, actually, thank you.
The blue shell!
Alexander, do you want to do this?
Can I join you? No!
No, I can't, watch, look.
Oh.
I'm doing like...
Get away from me!
Get him! Stop that guy!
Get away!
No! Please! No! You need to stop him now!
No!
Let me get that. Man, I feel like an asshole.
You are!
Hey! Never mind.